We are going to be getting an animal that I've never thought we would have had over here that actually is going to kickstart a project I never thought we'd be doing. However, the more I think about it, the more I'm truly super excited to get it in and get this project going, because I think it's going to be absolutely incredible. However, just like when you buy anything online, of course we have to wait for the package to get here, and in the meantime, when we're speaking of projects, I'd figure we'd talk about some updates of the projects that we have right now. Stick around while we talk about all of the breeding products we have going on, and then unboxing this incredible animal that I still can't believe we have these over here. It's pretty cool. All right, let's get into it. So when we're talking about the project updates, we have to do the best at the beginning, and that is going to be the Tokay Gecko project, the one that everyone is super excited for, so let's dive in it. So our Het Platinum girl, we still have that one egg. It is still cooking. And for Tokay geckos take a very long time to incubate their eggs, anywhere from around 180 to plus 200 days. Very, very long time. Very frustrating if you're someone like me that really wants to see what morph is going to hatch out of that egg. But hey, can't do nothing but every day look into that cork log and see that egg and realize, oh, it hasn't hatched yet, and then do it all again the next morning. Speaking of hatches, we have been doing very well with our Tokay geckos. Now, over here we have about 8 eggs from our Green Galaxy to normal, 6 eggs from our Reduced Pattern to normal, 6 eggs from our Het Granite to Granite pairing, and then 0 eggs because that is the Paradox to Oddball pairing, a brand new pairing that we haven't done for like a month maybe. Let's talk about hatches. Right now we do have one Het GG, or Green Galaxy baby, in here. That one is actually on Morph Market right now. We are going to start listing some of the Reduced Pattern and the normal baby that is in here, and then we also have a little Pos Het Granite baby in there. Green Galaxy is going to be listed on Morph Market, and we actually also have a double Pos Het that was the dad being Pos Het for Granite and the female being 100% Het Patternless. That baby is available. That is the last baby we'll ever have. That is the double Het positive for that, because possible Het, not positive. That's just because we actually ended up separating that project. We sold off the male. The female was going to be used, I believe, with Bert actually to try to get some patternless babies for 2025. So that's the last time you'll ever see that baby with those genetics, so get it while you can. When it comes to our New Caledonian stuff, we are pretty much done for the year. I don't think, well, unless the Chihuahua gives us more eggs, we are done for the year. I'll still do some egg hunting and seeing, but I think we're all wrapped up. There's some stuff going on with this, which I think I am just gonna end up making a separate video about some, I don't want to spoil it. There'll be a separate video going really deep into what's going on with the New Cal project, but as far as that goes, we're pretty much done. We have over 100 eggs in the incubator. We have over 50 babies available right now, and then we have, I believe, like 20 babies that are listed, so a lot of New Cal. Am I regretting the choices I've made? Probably. Thing to actually note before we do head out is going to be the Tokay cages. I know I've been talking about this forever, like, oh, they're coming down, now they're coming down. There's a lot of drama with it, blah, blah, blah. I believe that is finally coming to an end very soon. Next week or the week after, we should have some brand new cages for the Tokays, which means we are going to be bringing on 3 different Tokay gecko mutations, because I have 3 that I bought, but because these cages never arrived and never were shipped to me, I have had these held for months now. Thank you to everyone, to all the people that have been holding them for me. I really appreciate it while we've been trying to figure this out. Very frustrating time, but new cages are coming very soon, which means those Tokay gecko morphs are coming, which means new pairings are going to be happening. I'm very excited. It's going to be a great time. We're not just New Caledonian people over here. Don't start spreading that around. We do a lot of other things, like the Day Gecko project. Right over here, the Standing Eye project, not good. Sauce has not been delivered yet, unless they have some unique hiding place where those eggs are. No eggs this year. A little bit unfortunate, but we did get the male this year, and then we paired them, and then we moved them into this bioactive cage. So a lot of shifting around. It's okay if she got thrown off cycle because of that. Not a huge deal. We'll just have to wait until next year to get some Standing Eye babies. What I want to say about more of the Tokays is all the imports have passed the quarantine process now. They are all doing great. Now it's just about getting the fat and weight on them to be good breeders for well, not the Diablo. Diablo is fucking massive. That is a unit of an animal. More really speaking of the Candy Dot and the Paradox female that we got. Those girls showed up in a little bit of rough shape. They did pass quarantine. Poops look good. Everything looks great. They are eating now finally, which means now it's just about a time waiting to getting them more food on, getting them more fatty foods to put on that weight again, to then get them into breeding projects potentially in 2025 or 2026. Lastly, let's talk about the mini enclosure, the micro wall. Very exciting stuff. The Clems haven't done anything for us, and that's just because they're new. I'm not even sure if there's full adulthood yet, so we can definitely expect some Clem babies in 2025, but not this this year, unfortunately. There's some very exciting news for the Anoles that is coming next week. I'm very excited to talk about that, but that'll kick off a couple of new projects for the Anoles. Still have not got a lineated male. Oh my god, you're out. Hang on, maybe I can get a video of this. Oh man, this guy's never out. Oh, come on, focus. It's just gonna focus on the poop spots that he had. There he is. This dude's never out. Super cool to see. He's kind of fat. At the end of the day, I just have to find a female for him. It's a little difficult to source out a female that is like here. I'll probably just have to end up buying one online. I just haven't done it yet because most are just the wild-caught imports. It becomes a little bit difficult, but we'll get a female for him eventually. It's just not on top of my priority list. Lastly, over here, we have the Urodactylodes. Now, my female has been looking big for a while, and I do see she has a little bit of a dip, so I'm actually gonna go egg hunting real quick and see if we have some new Euro babies. Yuri. Not Euro. Uroplatus here, just Urodactylodes. Oh, that's a bad leaf. Let's get that out of there. Oh, beautiful little girl. Well, she ain't so little. Why are they so fat? Jesus. Eggs, unfortunately. Big bummer. That's a bit of a... I could have sworn I was really sure we were going to find some Yuri eggs in there. A lot of isopods, which is really cool. Alrighty, that is a bit of a wrap up on the updates we have right now. Plenty of stuff that is hatching right now, plenty of stuff that I still need to list on the site. It's going to be available. However, there is a way that you guys can get the first look at these guys. No, I'm not talking about a Patreon subscription. I'm talking about something else. This is going to lead us to today's sponsor, the Show Me Reptiles Reptile Expo. Right now, Show Me Reptiles is having a Reptile Expo October 6th over in Rhode Island. Absolutely fantastic expo. I've been vending it for a year or 2 years now. Somewhere around that line. I actually believe that the West Warwick was my very first reptile show that I ever vended, so pretty cool to be going back and being able to see the difference of like what my setup used to look versus a couple years later what the table looks like now. What the table's also going to have is a lot of stuff, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot. Crested geckos, gargoyle geckos, leachie geckos, Tokay geckos, a bunch of stuff on the table. Plants, air plants, bromeliads, substrates, isopods. There's going to be a lot there. We have 3 tables booked, and it is going to be filled to the gills with a lot of stuff. Great place to be. I do absolutely fantastic deals at the Reptile Expo, so make sure if you are in the New England area to check it out. I'm sure the poster's right here with all that information. Take a screenshot. I'll have the information down below as well. A little bit of a secret tidbit is actually I'm going to be bringing 2 geckos that are going to be up for adoption. No charge needed. They're going to be pet-only special needs animals. So that is if they have any kinks or anything. I don't breed them. I don't sell them. So I never want to sell an animal with physical deficiencies. So I usually just let them go for free. All you have to do is, well, you'll know about this through the YouTube video, is show me a picture of a finished good enclosure for it, and then I'll just pass it off for you. You can go about your day with a brand new, incredible animal that just needs a little bit of TLC. If it is something you guys are interested, show me a picture of a ready enclosure, all the good stuff, and then I'll just give them to you. No charge needed. Usually I don't like doing this because they have to pay shipping as well, and it's kind of a bummer, so shows are really the best way to get these guys adopted out. We have 1 adult crested gecko and then 1 subadult gargoyle gecko up for adoption right now. Hit me up at the table and we can get that thing started. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for Show Me Reptiles for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back into it. Oh, you guys hear that? I hear someone knocking repeatedly on the door and ringing the doorbell. Wow, FedEx guys are really getting very annoying these days. How about we go ahead and grab that box and then check out what exactly we are unboxing today. Alrighty, boys and girls, after a quick stop to the FedEx ship center, we've got the package and we are ready to open this bad boy up. As always, we got Case here because this is her reptile. She got the boy, and now we get to check out the girl. Very exciting stuff. So let's just whip out the Baggins blade and get started.
I hope this is packaged like a lot better than the last one.
Casey's hypothesis is the lizard's just running around in there. And actually, after hearing that, the lizard might just be running around in this box. Bob, this is on you. I remember the store now, so I'm gonna call you out for good or bad packaging. Is the verdict? Is Jungle Bob's about? I don't know why I'm like picking on him. Okay, he's not running around in the box. You win this round, Bob. All right, Bob. No, it's in a bag. It is in a bag. Look.
I don't think they can see. Oh, hi, you're coming over here. Oh, you're gonna be a lot bigger. You're a lot bigger.
Fuck.
A lot bigger.
Welcome to the world. Oh, this is an adult. No, she's not an adult. She's actually not that big.
Yes.
W Jungle Bob. He did good packaging. All right.
And it's insulated.
Insulated. They got the Phase 22. Very good company. Not like the last time.
Oh, you can totally grab her, not me.
Hello! Oh, she's really pretty.
Oh, look at her tail. Oh yeah, she is a little. Hi!
Hi! Oh my gosh, you're very pretty. Look at this. This is a really pretty girl. Looks like we got
tiny.
a little bit of a burn scar that's healed over. But other than that, it could be a rub scar too. Looks like she did do some rubbing. But other than that, now this isn't going to be a captive bred one like the male that we had. This is a long-term captive, so it is an import, so they usually do come in a rough shape. But this one's looking absolutely magnificent. Very excited. You can already see she's probably about twice the size of our male. But look at that color, man. That is fantastic. Yeah, beautiful tail down the bottom. Let's get a little thumbnail picture.
And the fact that she was sexed was like amazing.
These are actually really easy to sex, especially as they get older. So you see how the male, our male here, his horn's already bigger in the middle than hers. This is. Oh God.
Sharp nail.
She's a flighty little thing.
Don't bite me.
Oh, they don't hurt. There we go. Very nice. Nice and calm. Nice and calm.
Look at her color.
Absolutely gorgeous coloration, man. Look at that. Very excited to get this girl. So this does mark the opening of a basilisk project. Now, this isn't going to happen anytime this year or even next year. Our boy is a very, very small boy. He's still a little baby. You guys, I'll have that video somewhere here, probably at the end of the video. So he's got some growing up to do. She probably still has another year on her herself before she's like an actual big adult. But at that point, I'm thinking probably around the 2026 to 2027 era. We'll start pairing them up. We'll build a beautiful enclosure for them and start a basilisk project, which is really interesting. Not happy. Not enjoying the show. Show her off one more time. That is a gorgeous lizard. And alrighty, we're gonna go set her up in a little quarantine enclosure. Once she passes, we'll probably just put her in another enclosure and wait till our boy gets big, because we can't put them together with this big of a size difference. Soon, if you count 2 years soon. There you have it, boys and girls. Green basilisk. Yeah, I never... The green basilisk? What? I thought it'd be here. Very excited for it. A lot of big news on a very wacky enclosure that we are going to be customizing for them. All we have to do is really wait for the male to grow out. He still needs about a year or two, so I'm expecting this project to take place in 2026. Definitely gives us enough time to set up this really cool enclosure. I believe it is going to be 4 foot by 3 by 6 foot, but only in certain areas. There's going to be like a canopy area that'll be 6 feet tall. A lot of ideas going on. All in all, it's going to be an incredible enclosure for this incredible pair of animals. As always, if that wasn't enough for you guys, you want to check out some other stuff, here's a playlist of all the unboxing stuff, or maybe you want to check out the Tokays that I talked about a little bit earlier, those imports. That'll be in this video right here. As always, thank you so much for taking the time in your day to follow us over here at Dakota Blue Exotics. I will see you guys next time, but until then, goodbye.